what a man needs. Only a man knows what a man needs.
What's going on, guys? GMB back with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate your support. Salute to all the grown men out there handling their motherfucking business. And as you fellas can very well see, this is yet again another Hard Hat Chronicle. I hope you fellas are continuing to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. One of my subscribers reached out to me and asked me what did I think about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's open relationship and how it pertains to the young fella August Alsina or whatever his name is. And my thing is, man, I be wanting people to understand that these people are who we thought they were. We know that Will Smith is a beta male simp manjana motherfucker. Shout out to BOA. For the simple fact that he allows this woman to talk entirely too much. She runs her mouth too much. And every time you see her on these red table talk shows or her show or whatever, it's always something to critique a man, to emasculate a man. And so, therefore, you shouldn't be surprised. It's typical female nature. You will hear her bring to the forefront all the problems of the male, and she doesn't hold herself accountable for any of that crap. She wants to do what she wants to do. My question to you guys is why you shouldn't even care, other than research purposes, you know, showing exactly what these people are about. You shouldn't even care. I'm serious. This guy, Will Smith, has been doing cupcake shit for a long time. And he allows his woman to run roughshod out here in the public spotlight for the simple fact that she doesn't respect him. It comes out that she, wanted to be in an open relationship and he wants to preserve his family. But I'm gonna tell you something. No amount of money or any of that shit, no amount of love for your family should influence you to deal with disrespectful bitches. A woman that runs her mouth so much that she doesn't care what vomit comes out of her goddamn mouth. A bunch of bullshit. You feel me? When a woman starts to behave in a certain fashion like that, look, man, it's time for that bitch to go. And don't look back. This man's children is grown. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. This woman would be an afterthought if it wasn't for this man. Sure, some of you guys may say, well, he's doing his own thing and all that shit. Well, why would you even be tied down with this person? Why would you be suffering with the embarrassment of this motherfucking female? This is why I say, man, most of these entertainers have nothing in common with the common man. These men don't carry themselves in a masculine fashion. The only one I really see carry himself in a masculine fashion for the most part is DiCaprio, Morgan Freeman, guys like that, Samuel L. Jackson. As far as the entertainment industry, it may be a few more, but these are just the ones I'm thinking of off the top of my head. These are the only ones that I see actually carry themselves as men. Did you feel me? Many of these entertainers and shit, man, these people are simply here to distract you and program you to buy into the logic of the divine feminine. These are the people who say black queens matter and all this other shit, and it's a load of horse shit, So I just be wanting you guys to understand that you can't continue to give distractions the power of your attention. Masculine men don't behave in such a fashion that, they will go out on the forefront and sit down and have a conversation with a woman about their problems. A lot of this shit that you see, the behavior that you see being displayed is unmanly at all. It isn't manly at all. So just be wary of these people, man. Stop following these people on social media. Not giving distractions the power of your attention. It actually means that you are centered, you are focused as a man, you are disciplined. You really don't care about what they have going on because you so engulfed in doing what you need to do for yourself as a man that you don't care one way or another. And so a lot of you guys have to shield yourself from the programming. You will notice with a lot of these female entertainers, you know, their kids end up being all fucked up and confused. That's because these things they take on the characteristics of their mother, the divine feminine. So they are engulfed into the programming. A lot of these people will sell their soul for fame, man. You notice with the current, pandemic and the way things are going in the world with, these riots and police brutality and Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. A lot of these entertainers are coming out with bullshit simply to stay relevant. It's all a part of the distraction. It's to keep you from focusing on what's important. It's to keep you from following your purpose and understanding what's really going on. They're going to keep your ass dumbed down and delusional. And as a man, you must stay focused on what's important to you, what applies to your life. This is why I tell guys all the time, man, it's easy to come on to YouTube spaces and stuff and absorb a lot of this content, but that doesn't necessarily mean that what they're selling or what they're saying is going to apply to you. You can't deny the element of individuality. This is why a lot of you guys may be in full-fledged relationships with women or interacting with women, on an exclusive level or, having sex with them or whatever. And you will try to change the way your approach was when you got her. You will actually try to indoctrinate or introduce red pill logic to a woman you're already dealing with. And she's going to, be very combative toward that. She's not going to buy into that shit because 9 times out of 10, if you've been dealing with this person for a significant amount of time, they have, seen all the kinks in your armor. They've noticed all your weaknesses and your flaws, man. And I try to tell you guys that, man, if you're going to, apply red pill logic to your life, especially when dealing with women, then it's best that you step away from women for a significant amount of time. Start to focus on yourself, man. Find out who you are. Find out what makes you tick. I don't sit up here and tell guys to be against marriage. I'm against state-sanctioned marriage. I mean, going through the state to get married, to get a marriage license and all that bullshit. Yeah, I agree 100% because you should never get the state involved in your personal business anyway. But who gets the state involved in their personal business more than black women? Whether it's through the welfare state or the child support system. They are indoctrinated. Sometimes this stuff is generational. They have the hive mentality. A lot of these women simply will, try to live up to the expectations of these celebrities. These celebrities are rich. These people have nothing in common with a lot of these females, but they try to keep up with. A lot of these women want to live like the celebrities that they think they are, but they don't have the looks nor the financial resources as these females. So a lot of them will try to, come in with this level up shit and use men to catapult them into the level of the celebrity. These women will willingly try to seek out attention from high value men or powerful men, whether in the NBA or athletes or the movie industry, the rap game or something like that, simply to get impregnated by these men. Because they want to make a name off these men. These women are clout chasing. This is all they aspire to be, gentlemen. And if they're not aspired to be that, then they want to try to proclaim some type of strong and independent persona, which a lot of that shit has been debunked. You feel me? The same thing with men, whose value is attached to their material possessions. Not knowing that if you are the high value masculine man that you need to be, you won't have a problem with women and you won't have a problem with getting finances. But see, these women notice this weakness in a man and know that they're undisciplined. They know that they're seeking attention and approval just like they are. This is the epitome of being a beta male. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to go above and beyond to garner attention and approval for a female. And women are are in sync with their emotions. They're in tune with their emotions. So they see what you are trying to do. They know what your end game is. And yes, of course, they're going to use you for what you have presented yourself as, a provider, or what you're trying to do, you know, present yourself as some sort of provider. You want to brag about your cars and your money and your house and your income and all this other bullshit, you know, instead of just being, you know, in your masculine frame, being centered. This is a problem that so many men have today because a lot of them are engulfed in a lot of feminine energy growing up. They seek the approval from several different women for the simple fact that they are seeking the ultimate approval from their mothers. Check out the boat. Oh, go ahead, buddy. Yeah, man. So they will go out their whole lives, you know, looking for validation from females because in reality, they're subconsciously looking for the approval from the women in their lives, you know. And these are the guys who will go above and beyond to, you know, once they get a little pocket change or doing well for themselves, the first thing they want to do is go out and buy their mama a house, take care of the sister and all this other bullshit. I'm serious. You cannot make this stuff up because a lot of you guys are being programmed, not just by the entertainment industry as a whole, but just through social media. You're being programmed, man. A lot of these women will come out and say all kind of, you know, illogical, you know, just a bunch of bullshit just to get you to buy into it because they're delusional. This is why so many of these women follow these Atlanta housewives and basketball wives. And who would these women be without the men that they've slept with? These women are receivers. And their only claim to fame is sleeping with some sort of celebrity someone who has status. These women want men with power. And these are the women who care nothing about building. They just want to wait at the finish line and hold up a man's trophy. I implore you guys to be very wary of these females. I implore you guys to turn off the TV. Take a break from social media because, you know, that shit fucks with your energy, man. It drains your energy. It drains you from having the motivation to go out and do what you need to do because you're so busy looking at what someone else has going on. That shit is distracting you. And just stay away from it, man. Take a break from that bullshit. Every time I log on to Facebook, man, it's got something to do with people, political shit, some entertainment, news, or some bullshit like that, something that I care nothing about. Because it really doesn't have anything to do with you. You never see anything about male empowerment. You don't see anything about, you know, getting your spiritual mind in order, taking care of yourself spiritually, mentally. It has nothing to do with a man. You will see in a lot of these spaces, all they talk about is, you know, what a man could do better. But when you decide to mention what women can do better, then all of a sudden you're bashing women. This shit is considered hate speech for some reason. Because a lot of this social media crap and entertainment industry crap is of the divine feminine. So, that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Click that notification bell at the bottom and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. I'm out of here.